Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope everyone is doing well. And today I would like to welcome everyone to our seminar for Three Holy Sites tour in August. So, inshallah, without any further ado, I do want to go over the agenda for today. So, we will be introducing the group leaders, inshallah, Brother Samiuddin and Brother TJ. After that, we will be moving on to the schedule for the trip, and then we will be also covering Nuzuk as well, inshallah. Some details that you may need during the trip, and we will have Dr. Iqbal also give some advice for the trip as well, inshallah. And then at the end, we will open it up for our Q&A session. So, without any further ado, I would like to ask Brother TJ if he can unmute himself and just give a quick introduction.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Tahir Javed, TJ, and inshallah, I will be with you traveling with my other group leader, Samiuddin, brother Samiuddin.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Samiuddin Hassan. Inshallah, I'll be guiding in the group.
So, inshallah, I'm going to start our all the program and a schedule. So, inshallah, we will be meeting at on 20th at the JFK airport around 10 o'clock, between 10 and 10:30. And after check-in, I would suggest everybody to please meet us, myself and Samiuddin, so we know you check in. And from there, inshallah, our flight will go to Riyadh. And from Riyadh to Amman, we will change the plane. So, inshallah, on 21st August in the afternoon, we will be at the Amman airport. At the Amman airport we have our local representative over there. They will come, they will take us to immigration. The immigration officer will be standing and he will taking a passport from us, all the group. So once they take the passport, we go downstairs, custom hall. We will collect the luggages and we will sit. There's a bench there. Please sit down. On your right-hand side, the men's bathroom, left-hand side, the ladies' restroom. So you can use it. And by the time, the passports come back, we will have our passports. We will board onto the bus. And it depends on the time. We have time. So we will be stopping by at the Seven Sleeper or Ashabul Kahf Ziyarat. And from there, inshallah, we will go to our hotel and we will have dinner at the hotel. So next morning on the 22nd, inshallah, 6 a.m., we will be having our breakfast. And that day we are going to Petra. Petra is about a 3-hour drive from the Amman city. So we want everybody to be very punctual on time for that trip, because on our way back we are stopping at the Battle of Mota ground and Ziyara of three Sahabis who were shaheed on that battles. So we're going to be visiting there, the shrines, and that's why you have to be there. We were spending around 3 hours at the Petra. We make the arrangement. We calculated all the times. So please go with the group and, we will take care of each other's, inshallah. So we will come back in the evening and we will have a breakfast. And next morning on 23rd, after the breakfast, we will take a bath. We are spending 3 nights at Masjid Aqsa, 4 nights. So we will have at least one dress you're already wearing, 3 other dresses with you, your medicine and your the necessary stuff you like to have with you. The reason for that is you will have a quick crossing on the border. We will take every luggage with us. It's going to take a lot of time. If we have less luggages, we go through like a hand carry. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Typically, the best time we did the border in a 1 hour, and the worst time was 4 hours. So we will try to be on a 1 hour side so we can go cross the border, and we go to our hotel. We will have a dinner, and inshallah try to catch Salah Isha at the Baitul Maqdis, inshallah. The other thing is, some of us will be clear, the soon as they come out on the other side of the border, we are requesting to them to just sit down. I will be by myself, most likely. We have 2 group leaders, one stay on the behind, one go all the way in the front. But over there, you have to be patient because we will wait for most of our group members to be joining us. So we can go in a one bus. If 1 or 2 members are there for any name matching or any security concerns, so our one group leader will be staying with us. Rest of we will go inshallah to our to the our hotel, inshallah. And the on 24, inshallah, we will perform our prayer at the Masjid Aqsa, or all 5 of them, and we will have a local ziyarah of the Masjid Aqsa, Rock of the Dome and the other places. And inshallah, next day is 25th, which is the Jummah. We will perform, inshallah, our Jummah at Masjid Aqsa. And after the Jummah Salah, we will have tour of local old city of Jerusalem, where all the Maqam of Salahuddin Ayyubi, where he stay, and Masjid Umar bin Khattab, where our Khalifa was when he got the key of the Jerusalem. So he performed the prayer on that mosque and some other ziyarah. And on the 26th, inshallah, we're going to West Side, Hebron. We're going to Jericho. We're going to Maqam Musa. We're going to go to Maqam Yunus, and all these Sahabas, Ambiyas, Maqams, where we're going to be visiting those places. If somebody already been there, you don't want to go, you want to stay behind, you're most welcome to do so. And then on 27, after the breakfast, we are going to cross back border to Amman. And once we cross the border, we will have a lunch somewhere over there. And after that, there is rest of the local ziyarah in the Amman, whichever we didn't make it on the first or second days. So we will do it. And then our flight is 9 p.m. Most likely we will be at the airport between 5 and 6. Then we go get, this flight is about hour and a half flight for Makkah. Inshallah, we will give you the ihram. All the men's, we will provide the ihram only. You have to make sure you have those necessary, those chappals or shoes or, flip-flop. Sisters will have their own, their dresses, their ihram. So, inshallah, we will try to give you before the Amman airport so you can, have on. Also, when we going before crossing, all your luggage will be in the same hotel. And we will, inshallah, bring all the luggage to the airport. So don't worry about your luggage. We've been there. It's not a, first time we gone there. We've been there for, Brother Samiuddin is going for last 20 years, and I'm doing it for last 5 years. So we have all, these things in very well control. So inshallah, once we get there to Haram, It will be sometime around midnight. So what we do is we're going to go check in. We will have our keys. You can go, you can fresh up, and we will give you 1 to 2 hours, and we will take everybody, whoever likes to join us for the Umrah. We will perform the Umrah, and we come back hotel uh, by Fajr time or before Fajr time. And next morning we will have a breakfast. We will take a rest till Zohar, Salah, and we go, rest and do our salahs in Haram. On inshallah 29th, we will have a local ziyarah. We will take you right after the breakfast, and we will be back inshallah before the Zohar Salah. In the evening, you can perform your rest of the Salah in the Haram. On 30th, it's a free day. You want to buy uh, all your shopping and local stuff, you want to buy it, we will take it on 31st, inshallah. After the breakfast, we will move to Medina. So after the breakfast, we will let you know when you can put your luggage outside your room. Um, Make sure you are looking into the app regularly, so you can see it. And we will be there in 31st evening, inshallah. Once we are settled in our hotel, we will take you to show you, sister, on which gate they can go into the Haram and the brothers can go into the Haram. Similarly, we will show you the places when you go to Riyadul Jannah, and which entrance. That's gate 37 for brothers and sisters, but on a side doors. So we will show you on that day. Next day is inshallah first. We will do our Friday prayers, and the evening, whatever you guys can, do all the prayers in the Haram. And on the second, we have all day. You can prayers and make your shopping, and inshallah, in the evening, we will proceed to the airport. In whatever program I suggested, sometimes we have to move the day. It's depending on the local situation, sometimes the bus, but most likely we keep it. We will post a calendar, right? Our this seminar. You can see all the dates. And now I'll give it back to Sister Rahima to explain on Nusuk and Haram.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much. So when we come to Saudi Arabia, we are faced with some new restrictions regarding how and the manner in which we can perform the Umrah in Mecca, and how we can visit the Prophet's grave, the Prophet Prophet's grave, or the Rawda in Medina. So the way this works is through an appointment system made through an app called Nusuk. Now, Nusuk is a app which is available on smartphones, and it requires an internet connection. So there's really two ways that you can make sure you have an internet connection while you're here in Saudi. Firstly, you can have your data roaming from your local US carrier, or you can have an unlocked phone and get a local SIM while you're here. A common question that I often get is, can I use the hotel Wi-Fi? So of course we do have, free Wi-Fi included in our hotel. And so I've seen people use the Nusuk app on the hotel Wi-Fi. The only issue with that is that if you are outside of the hotel, you will get disconnected. And so if you need to re-log into your account, or you get logged out, or anything like that happens, you won't be able to do that unless if you go back to the hotel. So the best way to ensure that you have a stable internet connection throughout and wherever you are, and if you're somebody who likes to have internet with you all the time, then you have those two options of either having a roaming data or a local Saudi carrier. Now, on the Nusuk app, there are some personal credentials that you're going to need to sign up. I believe that the office will be sending out visas shortly, inshallah, so that everyone has their visa numbers, and I think Brother Harun will speak a little bit more about that. But truly, if you have a chance, please take a look at the Nusuk guidelines and the tutorial that is posted and will be reposted in our WhatsApp group that kind of walks you through exactly how to make an account if you don't already have one. If you already have one, of course, you can just sign into your account that you already have, and then how to go ahead and make a permit. Now, the Umrah permits for our dates should be open, but the permits for Medina actually open they open week by week. So usually they open on the Friday before the upcoming week, and so we just monitor it regularly to make sure that we know when the permits open, and so that our group members can all take out their permits in a timely fashion. So it's just something that you have to have and have ready logged in on your phone, and then when the permits open, you'll have a chance to take one out for the date and time that works for you. And the reason that I say the date and time that works best for you, especially when in Medina, is because if unfortunately you happen to miss your permit, there is no way to get another appointment. So if you miss your appointment, you can't make another appointment for another 45 days. So I highly stress making sure you take a look at that calendar, which we're going to be posting in the WhatsApp group, looking at the timings and what you know would suit yourself best, right? So if you know that you're an early sleeper, don't take out a very late night permit and things like that. And then making sure you make it to your permit, because again, if you miss it, there's truly nothing anyone can do. There is just no opportunity to take out another appointment for 45 days. And another thing that's really important when making this permit is just to keep in mind that the permit system is in a 24-hour system. So the AM would run through 1 through 12, and then from PM, we would go from 1300 onwards. And this is something which, subhanAllah, we mention it every single time, and there's always one or two people who happen to make this mistake. So please ensure that you're keeping track of your AM and your PM, and that you know which time slot is yours, and that you're getting there on a timely fashion. And I believe the group leaders will actually explain how to get there once you're in Medina. And other to that, one really important note that I like to kind of emphasize as well is that when you are signing up for your Nusuk account, you need a unique phone number and a unique email address. And what that means is that if you have multiple people in your family or multiple people in your party, no two people can use the same phone number. So if you've used a phone number, it's already linked to your account, and you can't use it for another account. So the next person in your party will have to use a different phone number. That being said, if there are children or younger people who don't have their own phone number, you can always try generating an online phone number, or you could even use a home phone number, because we're not really getting any sort of text messages or anything on this phone number. It's just for signing up. However, that email address is extremely important that you have access to it, that you're able to receive messages on it, that you can check those emails, because whenever you sign into the account, it will send you a one-time passcode, an OTP, which helps you verify the account. So you'll get, a 4-digit passcode on your email address. You need to be able to check that email address, open that email, get that 4-digit code, and use that in order to log in. So I know I covered a lot of information, but the main important things are that you'll need your Nusuk account. So we want to make sure that we're able to start getting started on that process of downloading and starting to make the account. It's important that you're using an email address that you have access to and can receive emails on. And then as soon as you have the availability and are able to take out an appropriate appointment for the timings that work best for you. And then making sure, of course, that you actually go to that appointment and make it there on time. Brother Harun, is there anything else that you'd like to mention in regards to these apps?
All right, Jazakallah khair, Sister Rahima. So I do want to mention that a device is required for all family members. And a recent issue that we have been seeing within the groups is people have outdated phones. So please make sure you do have something, within the last 5 years, even if you're using it for the kids. Because on a lot of older phones, you're not able to update Nusuk to the newest version. I mean, there are minor issues like these, so make sure you are able to update Nusuk back home, so that just in case, you can just carry a different phone with you. And as Sister Rahima mentioned, take a permit out according to the time that works best with you. Not everyone can, not everyone likes to stay up all night, and not everyone, is up at certain hours. So it's always best to have a permit that works best for you. And inshallah, we will have a schedule posted as well too. But the permits will not open till the 25th for the time in Medina. So we do need to wait till the 25th before you can take out the permits. The Umrah permits are not as strict as basically the Roda permits. But for the Roda permits, we highly suggest that you leave a lot earlier for it, at least an hour before your permit time. So this way you can loop through the lines. They do check the permits multiple times. So it does happen where they are checking the permits 3 times usually. So first time to let you in on the first line, then they check it again when they organize you on the second line, and before they let you in to organize into smaller groups and take you inside the Roda around gate 37, gate 38. Now they do have a tent over there, which is easier to find than it was before. So in case you even have a permit timing for the day, it is much better now. You're still under some shade, and it's a little bit easier. So just keep yourself prepared. So this way you're not missing any of these permit timings, and you can make it for the Roda, inshallah, and have a smooth journey. Before we end the meeting, I would like to request Dr. Iqbal if he can unmute himself. I can have Dr. Iqbal unmute himself. We would like for him to give us some advice. Dr. Iqbal, if you're able to unmute yourself, please. We are having some technical issues.
Brother Harun, we have a brother Oman is on. We can introduce him. He's also our team member.
All right, inshallah. Brother Zaman, if you would like to unmute yourself, inshallah, and give a quick introduction, please.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Noman Rashid, and I travel 2-3 times with our group during the year. So I will be present with you guys during the journey, and if you have any questions over there or any guidance you need, I will be available all the time. Thank you.
All right, Jazakallah khair. I believe we're still having some technical issues with Dr. Iqbal. I think he's on the mic, inshallah. Dr. Iqbal, if you would like to come and give some advice for this 3 holy sites journey.
Brother Harun, Assalamu alaikum. I have a question, or rather a request. If all this information is available on a URL, on online site or something, so I would be happy to visit that site, because most of the information cannot be retained by most
We
of the
will
people.
post the recording.
Yeah, but if you can post the URL site, and do we have a printed information? Because sometimes it's better to have the printed information in front of you.
Brother, we will give a calendar for this.
Okay, thank you.
Dr. Iqbal, if you are able to get on the mic and inshallah give us some advice. All right. We are having some technical issues right now, so we are going to move on to the Q&A, inshallah. So if anyone has any
Hello?
questions regarding this trip, Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Awad.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you,
Hello?
Dr. Awad.
Hello, you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, can I talk?
Yes, please, please. Jazakallah khair.
Hello. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wa salatu wa salam ala ashrafil mursaleen. Qala subhanahu wa ta'ala. Subhanallazi asra bi abdihi laylan min al-masjid al-haram ila al-masjid al-aqsa. Allazi barakna hawlahu linuriyahu min ayatina. Innahu huwa al-sami'ul basir. Sadaqallahu al-azim. My most respected brothers, first of all, and sisters, first of all, we should thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He has given this opportunity to see these three holy places in a one journey. It is really get this opportunity. The more, it is not that we have the money and we have the time, but it is the acceptance really. We allow anybody to our home if we like it. The same way, my respected brother and sister, Allah has chosen us that we visit these holy places. There are many people, they have the money, they have the time, and personally I know many of my friends, for many years they make intention for Hajj and Umrah, but they couldn't do it. Alhamdulillah, we have this opportunity, my respected brother. The more we thank Allah, when shakartum la azidannakum, Allah increase our bounty. Now, there are two things. As we go on a journey together, we will fadhakkir inna dhikra tanfa'ul mu'minin. We will remind each other about the good things. But regarding the Umrah, one hadith is very important. And this should be, we remind every time and keep in mind. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that a time will come that the people will come for Hajj and Umrah, but there are few people their Hajj and Umrah will be accepted. Because the people will go to Umrah and Hajj, in their mind there will be something else. The people, some people will go there and they will say that, look, I made 6 Umrah, 10 Hajj, and this and that to get the name. And then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that there are some people, they take this like an excursion trip. They say, look, every year I'm going to Canada and Paris and this and that. Let me go for Umrah, and every year I will go and enjoy, and it will be like a excursion trip. And now that there are many things in this in Saudi Arabia, like the Nome city, and there are many places, the people mind will be divided. Okay, I will make Umrah, but I will go there. And the third thing Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, that there are people, they will go for Umrah and Hajj, but in the back of their mind is the business. You see, that there are business opportunity in Saudi Arabia. Let me take the Umrah, but I will do my business opportunity to use that one. And some people, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, that there are people, even they are poor, they will go there for the begging purpose. And wallahi, brother, many years we are going there. We have seen the people from the other countries, Muslim countries, who are financially weak. The people bring them there, they are handicapped, sitting outside the masjid, and they are begging. So including myself, we should make clear in our heart that, Ya Allah, I am purely going to please you, to obey your orders. For the Umrah, my respected brothers, every time we should make this intention and revive our intention in the heart that, Ya Allah, please accept my Umrah. I don't have any intention. which is mentioned Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, except to please. For the Umrah, this is enough, my respected brother. The second thing is, we in this journey, subhanallah, we are going to Masjid al-Aqsa. We must know, my respected brothers, the importance of this masjid. The more we know about the masjid, the more it is coming in our, the thing will come in our heart, that how we should respect it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran in Surah Hajj that regarding these places, which is the Shair of Allah, ذَلِكَ مَنْ يُعِزِّمْ شَاعِرَ اللَّهِ فَإِنَّهَا مِنَ التَّقْوَى الْقُلُوبِ. This is the ayat of the Quran from Surah Hajj, that there are some places that they are very honorable in the eyes of Allah and respectable. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, those people who respect these places and honor it, they are the people of the taqwa. Like when we do the Umrah, Inna Safa wal Marwa min Sha'ir Allah. Safa and Marwa is the one of the sign of the Allah. The Masjid Aqsa is one of the sign of that, my respected brother. The more we feel about this place, know about this place, the more taqwa will come, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala like this thing. Masjid, there are three places in our Islamic history that where we are allowed to take the ticket, go to in our journey, and whatever amount of the money we are spending, we are rewarded in a high way. First is Masjid Haram in Makkah, Masjid Nabi, and Masjid Al-Aqsa. My respected brothers, Masjid Al-Aqsa is the first masjid that it is the Qibla of all Anbiya alayhi salam. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, even they make hijrah to Medina, couple of years, they used to make ibadah and salat toward Masjid Haram. And there is a masjid we will see inshallah when we are in the retreat, Masjid Qiblatain. I have the opportunity to stay there for 1 year in 1985. It is about 5 minutes from my place. There Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala changed the direction from Masjid al-Aqsa to Masjid al-Haram. My respected brother, this place is so high that Musa alayhi salam, when Pharaoh was drowned in the sea, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told Musa alayhi salam that now you go to Masjid al-Aqsa. On their way, what happened, you know the history, we will inshallah on our way we will go in detail, but I briefly tell that when they was coming, Musa alayhi salam was told, now you go to Masjid al-Aqsa, and when they reach in the desert, they find out that in Masjid al-Aqsa there are a nation which is the Qawm of Jabbarin, very powerful. So they refused. And they told Musa alayhi salam, oh Musa, we cannot fight with these people. You and your Allah and go and fight. Musa alayhi salam was very disappointed. And my respected brother, he made dua. Ya Allah, my people are not going. Ya Allah, take me at least so close to Masjid al-Aqsa that if somebody throw a stone, it can reach there. Somebody throw a stone, it can reach there. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted Musa alayhi salam dua. And the cover we will inshallah when our journey, you will see this cover, and this hadith is written on that plate there, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reached Musa alayhi salam up to that close. My respected brothers, another very important hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is when Sulaiman alayhi salam, Dawood alayhi salam put the foundation of this place. Sulaiman alayhi salam completed it. And when he completed it, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Sulaiman alayhi salam made 3 dua. One dua he made it, Ya Allah, make me such a judge that whatever decision I make, you like that decision. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted his dua. Sulaiman alayhi salam was the best judge. in decision making in the matters. The second dua, he made it, Ya Allah, give me the kingdom that which you have never given to anybody else. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given the kingdom even on the jinn and on the wind and everything. Then the third dua, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that Sulaiman alayhi salam made dua, Ya Allah, those people who come to this Masjid al-Aqsa, you forgive their sin as they born a newborn baby. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted the dua we have seen practically with our own eyes, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted the dua of Sulaiman alayhi salam, which we have seen the two, and the third which he said that, Ya Allah, forgive the sin of those people who come to visit Masjid al-Aqsa. Allah has forgiven their sin too. So my respected brother, we are lucky right now to go and see this place with our own eyes. Now, to make it little brief because it is too long, we will discuss on our way, inshallah. But I suggest you, one brother, one thing. Before we go, everybody from today, if they can open the Quran, and we have tafsir of every language, in every language, in English, in Urdu, in Persian, in every language. Whichever language you are comfortable, take any tafsir of the Quran, and please, 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 read the tafsir of Surah Bani Israel. You see, in this Surah Bani Israel, there is a very, very important thing. It shows the history of Bani Israel, 2,500 years of Bani Israel, from Ibrahim alayhi salam to Isa alayhi salam. This is the one period. We stay with me so you can come in this mind. The second history of this Bani Israel, this Masjid al-Aqsa, start from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu, up to now 14,500 years. These are the two stages. One with Bani Israel, 2,500 years, and our history is 14,045 years almost right now. So what's happening right now, Allah subhanahu wa Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that what the three places, Makkah, Medina, and Masjid al-Aqsa, the two places Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has taken the responsibility that nobody, even the Dajjal, cannot come and enter in these two cities, Makkah and Medina. And you have heard the story of Abraha. You know that when he came from Yemen to destroy Kaaba, what happened on the way? That when he reached the Maidan Arafat, so he called the grandfather of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he said that I came to demolish this. The grandfather of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied him that this is the house of Allah. So what happened? That he said, I will demolish. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Ababil, Alam tara kayfa. Every time we recite this surah, Alam tara kayfa fa'ala rabbuka bi ashabil fil. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't send them Israel. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent them Israel of bird, and with their beak, they destroyed the Abraha. The only thing, my respected brother, is Masjid al-Aqsa. It is clearly written in Ibn Tafsir, Ibn Kathir. So long as any ummah, they are obeying the order of the time of the Prophet, the key of this will be in their hand. When they disobey Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take the key and give it to the other. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that to us. He said that it will happen with you too. And he gave a very nice example, my respected brother, and this is a lesson for us. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, what happened with Bani Israel in 2,500 years, it will happen with you like this. Like two shoes. Like shoes are almost matching each other. He said that when Bani Israel disobeyed Allah and they killed their prophet, Allah changed them. The same way they will change you if you disobey Allah. And it happened I'm not going in detail, inshallah. When we were traveling, we will say that the destruction and the fall and the rise of Bani Israel in 2,500 years. But I'm mentioning only this with the Muslim period, this 14,500 years, at the time of Umar radiallahu anhu, when the people were taqwa and they were obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave the key without fighting. At that time, the Roman was there, and they know, and in their book it is written that ذَلِكَ مَثَلُهُمْ فِي التَّوْرَاةِ وَمَثَلُهُمْ فِي الْإِنْجِيلِ, Surah Al-Fatah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describing the qualities of the Sahaba, and in this Jews and the Christians, they knows that who are the Sahaba, because it is in their book. And when they read this about, when they read about the qualities of Umar radiallahu anhu, without fighting, they hand over the key to Umar radiallahu anhu, where we will go and see the masjid of Umar radiallahu anhu. Then, my respected brother, this place was with us till 15 July 10,088, when the Muslims, they disobeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Crusaders, they came and they took Baitul Maqdis from us. For 88 years, it was in the hand of the Crusaders, the Roman. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent another man with the taqwa, and it was Salahuddin Ayyubi. Then July 15, 1188, after 88 years, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us back this place. Then in 1917, World War I, the Muslims, they become divided. And this place slowly went away from us. Till 1948, the Israeli state declared, and the Jewish state established there. And in 1967, in presence of our own eyes, I was in a college when we heard that this place is conquered by Jewish people. So, my respected brother, the history is connected with Amal. When we go there, we will see in our own eyes how much desperation, how much disappointed right now in a place where all Anbiya alayhi salam and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He could took this Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam from Masjid Haram directly to the Arsh. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showing us the importance of this place. He took Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and he took to Masjid al-Aqsa. And there he was become the Imam of all the prophets, his grandfather, Adam alayhi salam, Ibrahim alayhi salam, Zakaria alayhi salam, Isa alayhi salam, Dawood alayhi salam. He lead in the Jamaat in this place where we are going. It shows the importance. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in the end, the talk is getting long, I'm making it short. Rasulullah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, if you honor these places, you see, Allah honor you. You see, and this honor, my respected, we have this honor that we are going to see this thing with our own eyes. And there are two things that, Ya Allah, it is for you, and Ya Allah, what mistake we are doing it on our part. We ask our forgiveness because you are not happy because the key is somebody else's hand. And if you mention, if you read Surah Bani Israel, it is clearly in every tafsir, my respected brother, that so long as Bani Israel was obeying Allah, Allah gave them the key. When they killed their prophet, Allah took the power of this place. The same thing is happening with us. My respected brother, inshallah, when we will go, we will talk, because we abandoned this place. Wallahi, we abandoned it. You will see your own eyes how many people in Makkah and Medina in the Fajr Salats. How many people? 60, 70 people in Masjid al-Aqsa, my respected brother. You see, it is a very shocking. When we go there in the street, when we will pass, you will see the people there, the Jewish police. They will ask, they will checking us. You see, how depressing it is. So we are going there to raise this, that, oh Allah, please forgive us. make sure, by respected brother, that our intention for Umrah and Hajj and the opportunity we have given this us for 3 places, it's the great opportunity. And the last one hadith of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he said that if somebody make intention from Baitul Muqaddas and going to Umrah from Baitul Muqaddas, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him the reward like a Hajj. You see, and Alhamdulillah, me and you are lucky that we are getting this opportunity. And inshallah, we will use our time the way Allah wants, not with anything else. We want in this journey that we should be closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah forgive us our sin. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala change the condition of the ummah. No, my respected brother. So we should keep our intention that our going there is just to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inshallah, on our way, we will keep on reviewing this thing so that our iman can increase and we can do the properly things. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallah khair, Dr. Iqbal. I
Yes.
would like to open up the session now for question and answers. Please, when you ask your question, if you want to direct it to one of the group leaders, you can ask them directly and we can proceed. And if you like to also post something in the chat, you can post something in the chat, inshallah, and we can go from there. So I already see a couple of questions within the chat. Inshallah, you will get the visas today. Not everyone is from New York City, and 10-year-olds can go. You do need a separate account for the Roda. We are going by bus from Makkah to Medina, inshallah. If there are any further questions, please feel free to unmute yourself to ask the questions, inshallah.
Cannot read on the chat. I'm on the phone. Assalamu alaikum. I have a question. It's very confusing for me, the Nutec app. I could not really understand how to perform, the permit. Is it when we get there, somebody to guide us, like to show us?
Sister, that's why we have the video. We will have the group leaders with the group as well too. They can assist you. But the
Okay.
guide is there to assist you, while you want to activate it. It's the video actually covers all the details, how to actually activate the app from step 1 all the way till the last step. And then we also have a guide as well, written as well, which you can follow as well. But of course, we do have the group leaders there to assist you regarding the permits.
Jazakallah khair. My other question is about the visas. Is that you going to send the visa by phone to us, or we have to go somewhere to get them? That's what my confusion is.
You will either have them emailed to you or send them to you on WhatsApp. This is something that we have a separate team that will take care of this, inshallah. But you will get the visa today, inshallah.
Inshallah, brother. Jazakumullahu khair. Meeting is excellent. People are super. Inshallah, our journey will be Mubarakah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
There was a written question, Harun.
Yes. For those that have medications, do they have to be in original bottles, or they can be in pill organizer? Can it be in our handbag? So this is a very important question. Of course, one of the advices is, you should carry all your medication. It shouldn't be a problem. You can put it in pill organizers. They're not really bothering you as much on any of those. But it's always a good idea to have it just in case if they stop you. But it's always a good idea to also keep all your medication with you in your hand carry or maybe your personal item, just so you have quick access to it in case you need it anytime during the trip.
Good question. For the luggages and the carry-on. The carry-on is only in Oman when we want to cross the border to Jerusalem, correct? And
Yes.
we leave behind us our luggages.
Yeah. Same.
Did I understand it right?
Yes. Yes. you're
Then
right.
how we get the luggages? From your group to the airport after that?
Yes, what's gonna happen is once you reach the airport, all the luggages will be come in, the truck to be give it to us.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
we are bringing all the luggages to the airport.
okay, so the best thing is only to have a carry-on all the time when we're in Amman to Al-Quds, correct?
Yeah, when we traveling from Amman to Al Quds. Yes.
Okay. Inshallah.
Yeah, there was a question. Yes, we will give you the ihram. If you like, we can give you, if we are making intention from the, as Dr. Iqbal said, intention from the Masjid Aqsa. So we can give you, before you going to, Masjid Aqsa, we can give you ihram in the Amman, inshallah.
That's for men, but for
Men,
women,
yeah,
this is
no,
my question. I was always confused. How is the ihram for women?
yeah, you have your dresses, sister, is the ihram.
The regular clothing, sister, that you normally wear is the ihram for women. There is no particular restrictions, other than you cannot cover your face. But other than that, there are no particular restrictions.
Okay, what is the proper way to be dressed up from New York to all this? Is it the abaya, the regular abaya we wear as a woman?
Yes, it is the regular abaya that you wear as a woman. So that is good for ihram.
Okay.
And there is no shoe restriction for the women, so it's much easier. So I do suggest to wear shoes that are comfortable.
Like
But for the men,
sneakers?
go ahead, sister.
Yes.
Is it like the sneakers, like Skechers,
Yes,
stuff like
yes,
that?
yes, yes. Yes, well, you can wear sneakers. For the women, there are no shoe restrictions. For the men, there are particular restrictions. They can't cover a certain part of the feet, which inshallah, brother TJ can cover that as well right now.
Do you guys give that package for when you give ihram to the women too, with the like a sajda, the prayer rag, the tasbih, and the Quran, or no?
Brother TJ, if you would like to take this one.
We are not giving out this time sajada, but we are giving out the brothers the ihram, and brothers can have a shoes. And the best thing is very comfortable flip flop. You can get it from Old Navy here, or you can buy it at Jerusalem as well. But you're gonna need a belt. If you need to have a belt, which you can get it from Amazon as well, is maybe $4 or $5, according to your size. It's called ihram. So you can try it from there.
Okay. So we have to take our own sajda. We take our own sajda, sajada, and tasbih, correct? We
Yes.
take it from in our luggage.
Yes.
Okay, that's my question. To make sure we have something to pray on and to do the wird. We call that wird for it. Like we do the rosary,
Yes, because in both haram you don't need it, but if you like to have your own safety, the precautions for the other, COVID or anything, you are most welcome to have it all the places. Your personal sajada. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Brother TJ, there's a question for you. Will we get a haram in Jordan before boarding the flight to Makkah?
Yes, even we will give you before we going even crossing the border. So some of the brothers who like to put a haram from the Masjid Aqsa, this is one of our group. After a long time, we are going directly from Amman to Jeddah and Jeddah to Makkah. So if you like to make an intention at the Masjid Aqsa, this is possibility on this group. So we will give you before even we cross, so you can have it if you have making intention. Otherwise, we will, if you like can wear it from the Amman.
All right. We have another question. Do we need to bring any vaccination card, proof of COVID shots?
No, not at this time, because some of our brother in US, they have attached to their passports. You want to keep it with you, it's a good idea to have it. But it's not required by Saudis, as far as we know. And we were there 2 months ago in Jordan and Israel. Nobody asked us. But you have it, then you can bring it.
But all along the trip, we will have guidance, correct?
Sister, can you repeat the question?
All along the trip, as we're going from TT to TT,
Yes, you
we
have.
will have guidance, and you guys will remind us what to do and not to do, correct?
Yes, inshallah, we
Okay.
will go out with you.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, brother.
Brother, are there any items that are prohibited in Israel? Like even sometimes normal items they'll object to?
That's why we are suggesting, you can have 4 dresses, your, personal hygiene items and your medicine. But if you don't have, too much luggage, we try to cross fast as possible, less luggage we have it. Not that our knowledge, we don't, in our groups, we never see any action. Of course, please, if you have some medicines, which is need to be in the prescriptions, medicines, which is, required, then you have in the bottle, or at least you have an empty bottle with you, But not that our knowledge, none of this, they were stops us in last 5-10 years, any thing with this, our group.
All right.
Yes.
I see one hand up. If you would like to just unmute yourself, inshallah. Salim Ahmad.
Brother Harun, salam alaikum. Salam alaikum, everybody else.
Well,
I'd like to know do you have the time frame that we can, apply for that permit from Medina and Mecca?
So the schedule is you will arrive in Medina, inshallah, on the 1st, and you're departing on the 3rd. So the permits will not open up till the 25th. So you do have some time. We will post some detailed instructions, inshallah, in the group as well. So just bear with us. We will recommend the timings when to take them out. Most probably, I believe majority of the group will either take it out for the 1st or the 2nd.
Harun, we will be by the Asr of the 2nd, because the night of the 2nd, our flight is from Medina to Riyadh. So if you like, somebody want to take out, you can take out after the Isha Salah on the 31st to the Asr Salah after at the Asr Salah on the 2nd.
Well, that's for the Medina.
Yeah, this are we talking about Medina.
So the 31st, the night of 31st after Isha.
Yes.
Okay. And do you have the similar scenario for the Mecca?
Yes, Makkah, inshallah, we are getting there after around midnight, between 27th and 28th. So, I mean, they are not very restricted. They let you go in for a couple of hours for the permit as well. You go as a group. They don't ask every single person, but if you want to take it after 1 a.m. in the morning of 28.
I just want to mention one more thing regarding the permits for Umrah, especially. They don't have too many restrictions. Even with this group, when I went in, no one asked for the permits. Many of the group members, they did multiple Umrahs. Nobody is asking for the permits. It's always a good idea to have it, but it's not necessary. Just have a close enough time just in case they may stop. But other than that, any timing for even like a few hours before, a few hours after is okay as well.
Okay. One more thing. Do you know the roughly time frame that we go from Jordan going over to the Jerusalem side?
Uh, as I said in my earlier, the fastest we did is 1 hour crossing the border, and the longest time we did 3.5 hours. It usually takes. It depends on how many people on that time, because that border is crossed by the local Palestinian with us. No separate line, so it's like any immigration at the airport.
Okay. No, it's just that I'm traveling with my mother. She's 84-year-old, so I'm just trying to be concerned for her.
Yes. So what gonna happen is they do have a bathroom on the both side of the border. Once we are exiting from the Jordan border, and we have the restrooms over there, then it will take only about 25 to 30 minutes. So we are on the immigration of the Israeli, and usually, they take 10 to 15 minutes. It depends on how many people in.
Okay, so one last thing. Once we cross over the bridge, we're gonna stay in near Masjid Aqsa until the remaining of the time. Is that correct?
Yes, we are very close. We are inside the old city of the Jerusalem, and closest hotel you can get.
Okay. All right. So the remaining time we're there, and when we leave, we're just leaving from the area.
Yes, from the hotel.
All right, brother. Jazakallah khair. Thank you, brother. And okay, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Can I add something?
Yes, sister.
I'm talking about myself personally. I'm not really savvy with this permit thing. It really confused me, and I'm panicking right now because I really have no idea how I'm gonna perform those permits.
Inshallah, don't worry about this. We will be with you, because the time the permit will open will be the August 25th. Right now, all you can get is the Umrah permit at this time. So we will help you at the airport.
Okay.
JFK.
I greatly appreciate that because I'm very, very confused. I'm not very savvy about those,
Yes.
things like that. And it really give me an anxiety. That's the word. I'm having an anxiety.
Don't worry about it. We will take care of at the airport.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Is Brother Rashid going with us?
Brother Rashid, Noman Rashid is going with us. I don't know which brother you mentioning. So
He's the one who is in Manhattan. He performed Hajj this year with the group because I was asking him to go to Hajj with you guys next year, inshallah, if Allah wants.
Inshallah. Not with this group, sister.
It's okay. I just want to know because my phone, I having hard time to hear the name of the leaders of my group.
Oh, okay.
Can they write us on the WhatsApp, like when they send it, the leaders of our group, for example, or it's not possible?
Yeah.
Say like TJ. I heard the name TJ. For example, they would
that's
say,
me, Tahir Javed, because sometimes they have a difficulty to remember the name. That's my child.